The governor of Bayelsa State, Cleric, says he's unhappy over the low participation rate of secondary school students in the state's free boarding education. He warned parents and guardians of eligible students that they will face the law if their wards are prevented from benefiting in the compulsory scholarship program.
We are serious about building a new generation of leaders. That is the greatest contribution we want to make to the development of our people. So we're not playing with that, and anybody who stands on the way will not tolerate it. So I want to use this opportunity to announce to our state, all those whose children and whose wards have been found worthy of being admitted into this state-sponsored compulsory education, compulsory boarding program in schools where you have free feeding, free uniform, free accommodation and everything. They shouldn't even waste one more day in your homes. I don't want it to get to a level where we will direct the arrest and prosecution of any parent or guardian who refuses to allow a child or ward to benefit from these free facilities that have been given.
Bayelsa State Governor Cleric. Now let's go to Ogun State, where the family members of an Islamic cleric killed in the Atiba community area of Odogbolu local government area are demanding justice over the murder of their loved ones. Now, the cleric was killed together with his wife and 4 of their children by suspected assassins in their home.
This bungalow, located on number 2 Atiba community in Odogbolu, Ogun State, was the abode of the cleric who was killed alongside 5 members of his family. Neighbors are still trying to figure out what led to the dastard act.
I want to believe that God knows best. We're yet to get vital information, but the police are on the investigation. We know that by the time they finish their investigation, they will take necessary action.
The police are not letting the issue lie low. They are in the community to investigate the incident.
We have launched a very massive manhunt to track them down. Definitely, whosoever, the trace of the modus that is used seems to be the work, that there's a work of an insider or somebody who has some grudges, a remote grudge that is trying to vent it in this way.
From the scene of the incident, the police boss and his team moved to the family house of the deceased, where a special prayer is being observed for the departed souls. The family members are in a pensive mood. They want justice to prevail.
I want security agents, even the government, to put the committer of this crime, to put them on the board. They should not allow them to go scot-free like that, because if they allow them to go scot-free, they will still commit another crime.
The State Commissioner of Police gives the assurance that a powerful manhunt has been launched to bring the perpetrators to justice.
As a result of that, we have launched a massive manhunt and tracking of these hoodlums who have committed these dastard acts. Definitely, they will be tracked down.
The 6 members of the family were said to have been hacked to death by the attackers in the early hours of Tuesday, May the 18th. It is now left for the police to unravel the mystery behind the killings.
From Ogun State, we move now to River State in Nigeria's South region, and Governor Nyesom Wike has promised that no local government in the state will be left out as the government continues to flag off new projects while commissioning new ones in commemoration of its 2nd year in office. The governor was speaking during the flag-off of the construction of Old Aba Road, which had been in a deplorable state for several years.
This is the state of Old Aba Road by Mbano Camp in Oyigbo local government area of River State. waterlogged, almost covered up with weeds, and inaccessible to motorists. The people here have had to live with the deplorable state of the road, as their cry for help over the years did not get government's attention. But the situation is about to change for them, as the state governor and his team arrive for the flag-off of the construction of the road.
Your Excellency, you traversed our road from the express. You can see what we are talking about, Your Excellency. From Oyiboban to Miriwani to Obete to Mabai, we are in their need of roads.
Governor Wike is promising them that more will be done.
On Tuesday, we'll commission the new government house. Go and see what we have done in the new government house. On 26th, go to the pleasure park, the first of its kind in Nigeria. It will be open. And then on 28th, we'll commission the communication center.
He believes the federal government also has a role to play.
Look at the nearby road. You can't pass the federal government road, is it not? They have been in 2 years, have not done anything for River State. No one will not suffer. We are doing the old Aba road. I don't want you to pass here, you pass here.
The old Aba road is an alternative to the new Aba road, which serves as a major link road to the state and other communities. Emmanuel Irei, Channels Television News.
From River State, let's go to Benue State. And of course, the state government has announced plans to access the 2015-2016 Universal Basic Education Fund by matching over 1 billion naira, following the successful utilization of the 7.6 billion naira to construct 740 public primary school buildings across the state. The Commissioner of Education, Professor Denise Iteva, announced this while inspecting some of the completed schools there. A part of the new project is the Government Girls Secondary School, Makudi, and the principal of the school has already commended government for intervening in making the school brand new.
Members of the Benue State House of Assembly Committee on Education, led by its chairman, Ngunan Adingi, visit LGEA Primary School, Otukpo Nobi, for inspection. Unlike the projects visited at Adum East in Obi local government, the committee is not satisfied with the standard of work done as they seek drastic measures.
You have places where buttons are coming off, the roofs are leaking, little cracks here and there, and particularly this last one is very bad. So I would suggest that the people should take this job seriously. They should do it. It's for us. I mean, it's taxpayers' money. You're doing it for your children and your children's children.
An embargo should be placed on this particular project, and the chairman, Subeb, and his management team should stop this work and the contract be given to another person.
The committee also visit other schools in Otukpo Local Council to see the level of performance by the contractor. The Subeb executive chairman is worried that only 113 out of the 740 projects have been completed.
We're talking about 710 projects that are going on across the state, and the ones that have been completed are just 113, and then some coming up is not encouraging at all. So the percentage is pretty low. We insist that contractors should take their responsibilities very seriously and move fast with these projects.
Done from the Zone C axis, the oversight visit takes the lawmakers to Vandakia in Zone A, where primary school pupils recite their lesson note. Here, more of the projects have been completed according to the specification and timely too.
Most of the schools were very neatly done. In fact, we've met very generous and benevolent citizens. People who had to do renovations, but they had to break those things down and start building new structures. That is really kind of them. We even met someone in Vandakia who was benevolent enough to donate some sort of relief for the students for education, materials and all that. So it's a pretty good outing.
The Subeb executive chairman, Mr. Philip Tachin, warns contractors against delay and substandard work.